I want to tell you a little bit about what is happening with this live stream. So first and foremost, I already have my software ready and I have my camera ready. So YouTube live streams will be in a better quality, but my PC is a little old, so it probably crashed a little bit the software. So sorry about that. It will be fixed very, very soon. And when it's fixed, we're gonna have two kinds of live streams. One will be at the same time in Instagram, and one will be on YouTube with my nice Sony camera. And in a while, I'll also bring a good microphone. Okay, but we just started. It's my first live stream, so I'm studying, I'm getting better in this. So stay tuned. I think in 1 or 2 weeks, the live streams are going to be a lot more higher quality. But the information is still here for you. So let's begin. So what are we going to talk about today is, first and foremost, it's for dancers. So if you are more interested in art or products or spirituality or other topics that I usually talk about, we're gonna maybe touch them a little bit, but this talk specifically is for those of you who are doing battles, breaking battles, old style battles, etc. And we're gonna talk about goals and the importance of goals. So what comes to your mind when you think about your goal when you're battling? The obvious one is, of course, winning. Okay, everyone, or at least most, go to battle to win. Yes, at least at like pretty high levels. But this is not the main goal. It's one of the goals. But there are a lot more goals. There are micro goals and there are macro goals. And first and foremost, you must ask yourself when you go to the battle. I'm sorry, it's not only for Hebrew speaking people, so you need to study English. So no Hebrew today. Anyway, so first and foremost, if you go to a battle and you feel anxiety, you feel stress, you feel when the battle is finished that something is off, you don't feel so well, usually the reason is that you did not set the proper goals for yourself. So you feel frustration, right? And frustration usually comes from unmet expectation, needs, and goals that you could not achieve. And usually you didn't set the right goal for yourself. So first and foremost, you need to ask yourself, before you go to the competition, what level am I in comparison and in context of this specific competition? And for that, you need to be aware of yourself. Some people put themselves too high and they maybe can pass the prelims, but they put the goal of winning. Yes, they think, okay, I need to put the highest goal possible and then maybe I will get the lower goals, which sometimes can work. But when you don't have it, you will get frustrated. So you need to understand your level. And for simplicity, you can divide it into 3 levels. You can, like you have a competition, you can ask yourself, am I in a beginner level in context of this competition, in a medium level, or in the high level, high tier? So if you are high tier B-boy, of course, you are already winning and this goal is always in your mind. But if you are somewhere in the middle or in the beginning, maybe, you need to set different goals. But also if you're on the highest level, you still need to set different goals, because if your only goal to win, the question is, how will you win? Will you win using the same moves that you always win, for example? Will you be stressed when you win? Will you even enjoy your victory, right? So there are a lot of things that are happening in the experience of the battle, and according to which you set your goals. So first of all, let's talk about the experience of a battle. What happens? First of all, there are a lot of people, right? There is the music, the DJ, the MCs. There is a whole happening. And usually you only think about the results, which is good, but your goal, for example, if you are too much result oriented, can be to be more process oriented. Enjoy yourself more when you battle. Because I know so many people that win, but they are so stressed, they need to rest 2 days after they battled. Why? Because they don't set another goal, which is a process-oriented goal. So now let's go to the 3 main categories of goals that you can set to yourself before a battle. So one is process-oriented goals or inner game goals. Basically, your inner experience and the process. Basically, the moment, being in the moment during the whole competition. And there is a whole list. I will go through it really quick. And then the second category is performance goals. Basically, to put a goals that will summarize your performance or create a proper expectations for your performance according to your level, which of course will require you to understand what is your level in the first place. But we're gonna talk about it a little bit later. And the third one is basically the results-oriented goals, which is usually what people go to battles for. They go for the results, and then they get frustrated, and many even quit when they didn't get the result that they want, which is very sad, right? Now, let's go to the first category, process-oriented goals. We have the simple goal of enjoying the jam. So many dancers go to jams, but they don't enjoy because of the music, because of the judges, because of the vibe of the people. You know, in some places, the vibe is too aggressive or too competitive. People cannot even smile. There is a lot of problems and, underlying problems going on, and too much of a competitive frame, and people just don't enjoy the jam. They don't even find one thing that they can enjoy. And if you set this goal to enjoy the jam, now your mind is open to how can I enjoy the jam? Is it feeling vibe, creating a cipher, maybe listening to the music and pick the specific songs that I want to dance instead of just going all in with the songs that you don't like? Maybe it's just watching and enjoying the atmosphere. Maybe it's thinking about what hip-hop culture even is and contemplating. Find your ways to enjoy the jam, right? That's one. Second is reducing anxiety. So most dancers have some form of anxiety in them when they go to the battle. And one goal that you can set to yourself regarding this is to reduce your anxiety. Basically, work on your inner ecology. And you can find ways, when you set this goal, find ways to do that. Does it mean that you come and you stretch a little bit and you breathe and you set the proper expectations and you are grateful for being in the jam and you listen to the music and slowly get into the zone, and then your anxiety reduces? Maybe sometimes it's also related to the anxiety thing with the result goals. When you set the proper result that you want to achieve and the proper performance. And performance in most cases is even better than the result that you will get. Result will actually increase when you set the proper goals for the process and the performance. So that's why we start from the process. The third one is get deeper in the zone. The skill of getting in the zone is basic. Important than the result, because sometimes you can win, but just by muscle memory, and you didn't even enjoy and didn't even get to the zone. Your performance, basically how you feel, how connected you are when you are dancing, how good your body feels. Do you feel energy in your body, or do you feel your legs weak and shaky and you're worried too much, or you are in the zone even for 5-10 minutes? And you can even scale how much time you want to be in the zone. So if you are never in the zone and you're always stressed, you can make a small goal of being 10 minutes in the zone. Good. When you achieve that, it increases your confidence and increases how you feel, and you build on top of that. So next one is achieving the state of mastery. And what is mastery? Mastery is when you do something and you succeed from the first try. That's mastery. And mastery is a state, a meta state even. So you can be a master in one thing, but usually if you are a true master, you are a master in everything. You can get good from the first try in everything that you do. And yes, I create a little bit of big picture here about this, but still, what is the state of mastery? How you get into a place where you are so in tune with yourself and you are so focused and conscious that you are mastering the situation. You know, you don't even need to control. You know what to do in this moment. That's mastery. And another one is to be peaceful. Yeah, a battle is going on. People go crazy. People are stiff. Emotions and running wild, but you are peaceful. That's a great process goal to have. And at the same time, be energetic. So sometimes you can be too peaceful and then you get like, you know, relaxed and you don't care and it's okay, man. No, being peaceful, everything is good. You master your emotions and then to that, on top of that, you add energy. That's the zone. Now let's move on to performance goal. Basically, to set the proper goals and expectations regarding your performance. And again, the first step, I remind you, is to know your level, know yourself according to the competition. So first one is, for example, battle people in the cipher, and you can pick the people. That's the old school way. Yes, let's talk about breaking, for example. You pick someone that is your rival. And it's not someone that you hate. It's not someone that is easy target. It's someone who is your level, maybe a little bit higher, and you respect him. That's your rival. You don't envy him, you respect him, and then you battle him, for example, and you set a number of rounds. Maybe I will battle this guy 5 or 10 rounds. One person, that's all. Only this can give you sometimes more than winning the whole competition. Yes, so find a rival in your community. Then things like, I want to follow the music today. Yeah, performance goals. So, for example, instead of being in your sets and combos, you can decide that you will follow your heart, follow the music. Today, I'm gonna be super musical. I don't know what it will require me. I let go of my rounds, of my sets, and I embrace and surrender to music. And sometimes only doing that will increase your performance on many, many levels. Now, trying risky combos. Okay, another goal. Sometimes you need to, okay, you have, let's say 20 combos, and you have like 2 new combos, and they are risky. So first of all, you need to realize the level of risk of the goal. Okay, so if the goal, if the combo is, let's say 30% risky, you can decide, I'll try it. Okay, I don't care. Maybe I'll lose, but I'll try the combo. That's a goal. Maybe it's very risky, but you don't care so much that you're like, okay, I will try this combo today. Of course, I always encourage people to do the combos when the risk is not so high in competitions, but again, you decide your level of risk. You can decide, I don't care about the competition, I want to try this combo in a battle. Sometimes it's the way to go. And then again, performance goal, pretty simple, do your new stuff, okay? So many people are stuck so much on the competition that they don't try new stuff and they don't evolve. You know, sometimes you have like 2 pieces of yourself. One is the battle you and one is the practice you. And in the practice, you do so much new crazy stuff. But then comes the battle, you do the same shit that you always do. Why? Because you don't have the goal to try new stuff, to risk a little bit. And in order to get to the higher level, to the next level, you always need to risk a little bit, and you need to try new stuff, and you need to embrace that sense of I am not confident 100% because I go into uncharted territory, terra incognita. That's a performance-oriented goal. And finally, we get to result-oriented goals. So first of all, pretty simple. We can, like, for example, if you're intermediate level, and you can win, but the percentage is maybe 5 out of 100. The competition is too high, it's too hard. You can create the minimum goal for yourself, result-oriented, and the maximum level goal. So the minimum goal can be, for example, to pass the prelims. You pass the prelims and you're like, okay, if I pass, I'm good. And then you can create, okay, if I win first, second round, perfect. If I win, that's crazy. I don't expect that, but I'll do my best to win. So the idea is to always expect the best, but set the minimum goal for yourself. Why? Because in many cases, you are not in full control. There are judges, there is situations, sometimes something can work not so good for you. So if you put all eggs in one basket and you're like, okay, I'll feel fulfilled only if I win, not good enough. So you need to set a lower goal. And you can even create some goals. Okay, you can say, okay, process-oriented goal, I want to be in the moment and enjoy and be as much relaxed but focused as I can. That's process-oriented goal. Second goal can be a performance-oriented goal. Let's say maybe I'll battle one rival in a cipher, or maybe I'll do some new stuff and I'll try that in the ciphers. I'll try all my new stuff in the ciphers. That will be my practice. That's second goal. And then you get to result-oriented goal, which you have the small one, which is, let's say I'll get to half final. For me, getting in the half final is happy. Will make me happy. Now, you don't go too low here. If your level is already top 16, top 8, you go one step closer. I want to get to half final. But you're always keeping an opening in you that you can win this one. So you go for the win, but you have the minimum goal. And by setting these goals and a frame in your mind, not only you are collecting your energy and like grounding yourself into specific directions, and it's not only one direction to win, you have a couple of them which combined together create some sort of different inner state. And this is more of a professional approach to all this battle thing. So let's summarize. Learn how to set goals in battles, in life. The better you are in setting your goals, knowing yourself and getting feedback. Okay, for example, your goals, you had the goals that you set, and then you look back and, okay, did you enjoy the jam from 1 to 10? Let's say you enjoyed it on 3. You need to work more on that. Then you had the goal to battle a rival. Did you battle the rival? How was the battle with the rival? First of all, if you did battle, you can already put a check. You did it. But did you win, in your opinion, or did you lose? Were you stressed and stuff? So now you have a feedback. You're like, okay, when I battle my rival, something in me turns off. Or maybe you did good and you're like, damn, that's a good step. Now I'll do even more. And then you go to the results. And if you got to the half final, perfect. Good. You stepped into your next level. And if not, okay, now you have the feedback. You take the information from all of this process, you go back and you practice specifically on those things, and then you do this process again and again. And this approach to battles will give you a clearer path of transformation when it comes to all this battle world. So that's it for today. I don't go too long today. Make sure to watch the live stream that I will do probably on Saturday. I will make sure that I will have my camera, so you will watch me in a lot better quality, worldwide, and also on Instagram. And if you have questions, write me on Instagram. If you have ideas for topics that you want me to cover, also let me know. See you in the next one.